was that?
This is a workplace.
I've still got some...
But she wouldn't follow through. Chief Morgan took her into custody and will handle the transport out of the Arcology. Pay attention, Alex. I'm through sweet-talking you traitors. Do as we say or your traitorous friend dies.
Still got some fight in me. Enough is enough.
Reporting intrusion.
Here's a gift. Hope you like it.
Instruments out of range.
Grenade!
Oh my god. We've got a dangerous
easy over
prisoner in
there.
custody.
Sorry, I'm on duty.
Unacceptable. Plans assessed.
I'd move along if I were you.
Unauthorized contact.
Coward, there will be no mercy when we find you.
Assessing tactical database.
Anomaly reporting intrusion. Threat lost.
Termination authorized. Assessing tactical database. Enemy hidden.
That's a strange sound. This is a workplace.
You arrive. Good. I am here to assist.
How'd you get past the Templar defenses?
My priorities are survival and infiltration at any cost. Enough talk. I am here to assist.
Young enemy, thy name is Pliable. How quickly you kindle a faith in a brother you never knew.
Maybe I plan to kill him, like the Illuminati want me to.
Then your ear bends to the worldly wise men. To continue the archaic analogy, the smallest breeze carries you off nature's straight and narrow path, which is ever eroded by the human lust for transcendence.
I'll keep that in mind.
Chairman Dumier lusts for worldly power. J.C. Denton, what's left of him, lusts for worldly bliss. And to both of them you are nothing but a finely wrought tool.
I suppose you're entitled to your opinion.
Why so hostile? I'm not evil. I merely oppose the powers that have shaped and confined you up until now. Just allow my scientist, Dr. Todd, to scan your cell nuclei and leave Paul alone.
You're asking me to join the Templars?
You already joined. At the kiosk on level 107, remember?
That was a practical joke.
You were sincere.
Sorry.
You felt a spark of curiosity and gave in to impulse.
I talked to a dweeb in pajamas and laughed my ass off as I walked away.
You are an arrogant fool. Dr. Todd is waiting for you in the flight bay. Give him what he needs, or my paladins, who have been instructed to hold their fire, will instead execute you. I will have additional instructions for you when you reach Liberty Island.
I'm preparing to meet you in Flight Bay 23, but the pilot beacon seems to be offline. You will need to activate it before I can land.
At last, do not betray us, Denton. Your assignment is to engage the Paladins.
We will need the Denton body for the experiment.
That's it! I've had it, Ollie!
Authority will prevail!
I will not succumb to you!
Young Edit,
Maybe you're at. That was a practical.
I'm preparing to meet you in Flight Bay 23, but the pilot beacon seems to be offline. You will need to activate it before I can land.
At last, do not betray us, Denton.
The zone seems to be clear now.
What is this nonsense?
Whoever was making that noise seems to have slipped away.
Is someone paying us a visit?
I just need one little drop of blood from the tip of your finger.
What's the sample for?
A good cause. Let me see your finger.
Go to hell.
Then we will take your blood by force.
I've lost that filthy abomination.
I'm gonna throw one!
I can't see!
Felt that Jeez! I told you we'd make quick work of this.
Purity will prevail. You will be destroyed.
What's the situation here, Captain?
The Templars have the Arcology locked down and have removed the pilot beacon so we can't even call for an airlift out of here.
Did they destroy it or just move it?
We expect that they just relocated it, since the beacon has to be within a certain range of the hangar bay to be useful. But we can't get out to search for it, let alone activate it. We suspect it may be up in the control room since that area is so heavily guarded. If you can find it and turn it on, the SSC would know to send in a rescue chopper. I'm right on your tail! You won't get away!
He's sneaky now, idiot.
assignment. Opponent hiding.
The elite commando has been killed, but we still have you. Remember what I said about Paul? He and JC want to impose biomodification worldwide, a nanite plague worse than the one in Cairo. Help us keep the technology under control.
You have violated.
Not now.
Initiating repairs. Finished.
Wait a minute. You aren't my pilot.
Do I look like him?
I have 5 pilots, and you aren't any of them. This is just perfect.
Had any trouble with the Templars?
Trouble? Trouble? Not at all, unless you count canceling a major concert, getting trapped in a war zone, and practically starving to death without even a number to call for room service.
Maybe I can help get you out of here.
Oh, sure. I'll wait for my own people, thanks. I don't want to get myself shot. Hey, back off.
This is just my day job.
I don't know you, so leave me alone.
Dr. Nassif, how are you doing in the middle of all this?
I'm doing okay for now. The Templars are right at our door, but at least they're giving us a breather. I just hope the rescue flight gets here before the next volley starts.
It's almost too much to comprehend right now, especially considering how fast the Templars seized control of this city.
They've got to be stopped. Their main objective was to capture Paul Denton from Apostle Corps' lab here in the Arcology, which they succeeded in doing. We have intel that he's being held in Flight Bay 24.
What do you think they're planning?
They will eventually murder him. You can't let all our hard work be destroyed by these lunatics. On some instinctual level, you feel a basic kinship. You know there's bond. Please, Alex, save Paul.
Oh, is that a biomod canister? Thanks.
You found the pilot beacon. Activated, and I'll be able to land. Excellent. My navigation unit has what
I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem. I'll keep a safe distance for now. When you want to leave, contact me with this beacon. You found the pilot beacon. Activate it, and I'll be able to land. Contact me from this beacon when you're ready to leave.
Engaging auxiliary components. Disruption significant.
Welcome back. I just revived your brother JC in Antarctica. Tracer Tong is coordinating with him from Germany.
You look like one of the test subjects.
Alex Denton. JC said I was one of the MJ-12 experiments.
Of course, Alex. Sorry, they say the brain freeze snaps off a few dendrites. So it's time. Your biomod architecture, it's universal? That's what reversed my coma?
Yes. JC wants you to meet him at Liberty Island. It won't be easy leaving New Cairo, though. The Templars have seized the Arcology.
Don't worry about me. I didn't just come back from the dead to get killed hours before the big event. Join us at the statue. As MJ-12 used us, we've used you. But the commodification of ability is about to end.
Hold on, Alex. Paul will join me on Liberty Island. I've constructed a machine that will populate the atmosphere with the particles that make up our biomod architecture. I may need your help against the force of Templars that has intervened. More when you arrive. Protect your pilot with the Flypay 23 beacon. Don't worry about Paul. I will arrange for his extraction.
Fine, go your own way. But don't think I'm going to ignore a threat to the world I brought back from ashes 20 years ago. The collapse was the work of your good brother, J.C. Denton, remember? My commandos will be waiting for you on Liberty Island, and so will I. By the way, Miss Clara Sparks is now dead.
Visual anomaly witnessed. Engaging in combat. Grenade thrown. Curious if this is an even match. You have got my attention now. Professor, I should take a closer look.
Now that I've activated what's left of Apostle Core, what sort of future are you trying to bring about? I've heard JC's version.
It probably sounds like a lot of high-minded bullshit to an outsider. My thoughts exactly when JC started speaking in tongues after the merger, but the logic is compelling if you give it time.
How so?
If you want to even out the social order, you have to change the nature of power itself, right? And what creates power? Wealth, physical strength, legislation? Maybe. But none of those is the root principle of power.
I'm listening.
Ability. Ability is the ideal that drives the modern state. It's a synonym for one's worth, one's social reach, one's election in the biblical sense. And it's the ideal that needs to be changed if people are to begin living as equals.
And you think you can equalize human ability with biomods?
The commodification of ability, tuition of course, but increasingly genetic treatments, cybernetic protocols, now biomods, has had the side effect of creating a self-perpetuating aristocracy in all advanced societies. When ability becomes a public resource, what will distinguish people will be what they do with it. Intention, dedication, integrity, the qualities we would choose as the bedrock of the social order. The profit motive serves society well, but our technology has advanced far enough. It's time to make intelligent use of what we've already created.
Repairing damage. Functionality restored.
I'm gonna scream. Hey.
Hey.
Audible. This bears some investigation. Violation in progress.
JC Denton is ready for your help. Without you, the procedure cannot work.
What procedure?
He needs to upgrade the Helios core by merging it with your systems. With access to a living host, Helios will be able to regulate the planet-wide distribution of the biomod architecture.
So I'm going to be merged with Helios just like JC is?
Every person on Earth will be merged to one degree or another.
Let's go.
You have proven to be a great ally, Alex. JC looks forward to opening a new